Okay, we are back with another episode of OnlyStans. We have a very, very special guest here. Came from LA, all for all of us. Came for friggin' cross country from Los Angeles. We got Kazumi Squirt here. Squirts or Squirt?
Squirts, plural.
Squirts, plural. How did you get the name Kazumi Squirts?
So it's a funny story. My original OnlyFans name was the Goat Woman because I love goats. Like, I love goats, like, a lot.
Like the animal?
Yeah, the animal. And then someone was like, do you fuck goats? And I was like, no, that's, like, not the impression I'm trying to make here. So they were like, why don't you think of, like, a name that kind of communicates what you are and what you do. So at first I was Kazumi Big Booty, but then people kept telling me, like, my booty is medium at best.
Do you have a big booty?
I wouldn't say I have a big booty. I have, like, a medium, Kazumi medium booty. So I changed it to Kazumi Squirts because I felt like it communicated I was Asian and also that I do freaky things. I don't squirt, though. I'm a creamer.
Oh my, you're a fucking fraud.
Yeah.
You don't squirt? Your name's Kazumi Squirts?
I felt like Kazumi Creams wasn't, like, a fun, like, name, you know?
You're a fraud.
Yeah, I'm a fraud. I'm sorry. I, like, expose myself. I mean, I can squirt with the right technique. When the right man comes along.
Don't try to save face right now.
I would say, but 10% of the time it happens, and 90% of the time I'm peeing.
I mean, I thought I was going to sit here. I was going to say, oh, why you Kazumi Squirts? You were just going to say, oh, because I squirt all the time.
Oh yeah, I gave you the whole, like, goat, like, little spiral. Here's my butt. You can judge it.
What a plot twist. It's pretty big, yeah.
But it's not. Like,
I would say that's not medium. If that's
not
medium,
humongous. It's not like
pretty big.
It's not like.
If that's medium, then what's large? Give me someone that's large.
Large.
Who has an ass that big?
I don't know. Nicki Minaj is like.
You have to realize
girl.
like how like proportionate people are. Like, well, let's look up for a second.
I kind of like it when they look like little aliens, though.
Let's
like
see. What is Nicki Minaj's height? I'd love to know.
Yeah, like
Nicki
probably
Minaj
like,
height.
Like,
5'4" is my guess.
I feel like she's a little
5'2". So she's 5'2".
Yeah.
She obviously has a big ass, but it's probably like that big realistically.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's definitely not that big.
The assnometrics.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4". Are you an ass or titty guy? Titty guy. Right. I knew it.
I mean, I do love a good pair of tits. I always say.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's two things. Obviously, there's the do you prefer it for sex or do you prefer it for just the viewing?
Yeah.
Obviously, for sex, a bigger ass is more preferable. But there's nothing better than seeing a pair of tits.
Oh, pair of tits. Nice pair of tits are great.
Like seeing a good pair of tits that you really wanted to see for a while.
How about this? Woo!
Thank you for that. I've seen yours already, but I
Oh my
appreciate
God,
that.
you saw them?
Yeah,
You
I got to do research for this podcast.
Did you like it?
Yeah, they were great, amazing.
Yeah,
but like the possibility of friggin' like seeing someone's tits you wanted to see for years and then finally seeing them, it's the best.
Yeah, no, that's the
Really
best.
the best. I mean, it's not even just
Same
like,
with penis.
That's the thing. I'm not even saying like friggin' like in a sexual way almost. Like obviously it's in a sexual way, but it's almost like not.
Yeah.
Just that I just want to see what it is. Big nipple, small nipple, small area or large area.
It's always
like,
a fun surprise because all boobs are good.
It's just a mystery. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pizza. It's all good.
It's cool. It's like, oh, you like me enough to show me this. That's cool. That makes me feel good.
They're just
I don't
the best.
always feel that way about penis though. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, I don't know. I didn't have to see it.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, boobs they're perfect. Like, there's no like how happy I am right now just talking about this.
Yeah.
And if you get a celebrity or like a girl you've always wanted to fuck and she finally takes her top off and it's just like,
I can see the light in your eyes while you're talking about
you can tell how happy I am. There's no better feeling in the world.
Like when Allison Brie got naked in Glow.
Yes.
Like that was huge.
There's no better feeling in the world.
I feel
sex is cool. I'd rather just see the tits.
I assumed you were a boob guy. I feel like
I feel like I'm like the police sketch of a boob guy.
Yes, you are.
If you were to make a police sketch of a boob guy, it would literally be me.
You look like you love breasts.
I love them.
Yeah.
Like, they're my favorite. Want to hear a good story about how much I love tits?
Yeah.
My mom always tells the story. She always claims, so I'm born in 96, 97 Titanic comes out. She always claims I was like 3-4 years old. She fell asleep for taking a nap. She fell asleep on the couch watching Titanic. Woke up. I was just sitting there on the VCR rewinding one of your French girl scenes.
Yes. So
I love them.
Fun fact, I didn't really watch porn like at all growing up.
Wait, before this, I was enjoying tits.
Yeah.
Favorite tits of all time?
Angelina Jolie has those ski slope breasts and they're just like, I just want to
When is she nuded?
The movie Gia, she is nude in.
Yeah.
I always remember she went.
I'm sure there's others.
I can't even tell you how many times I've Googled celebrities with just nude at the end of their name.
Yeah.
But oh yeah.
No,
okay.
Nice boobs. I like a good slope. I don't like them super perky. Like I like them like with a little.
No, I like some authentic droop.
Some authentic like hangers. Like
I would say Radikowski's up there for me.
Yes. I also Angela White. I've worked with her a few times, and she's got some great boobies.
That was literally the name I had in mind.
No, that's my girl.
Let me see Angela White. She actually recently followed me on Twitter, but I haven't checked her out.
Oh my god, you should do an interview of her. She's so fun, and her boobs. She's half boob.
These are big.
No, they're big.
Those are some large breasts.
Great mobility. I have a video of me getting bitch slapped with some P cup boobs. I'll show you later.
P cup?
P cup. They're like.
Are those real?
Yes.
What size is yours?
Double D.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
That's
the classic big boob.
The first time a guy got to second base with me, I thought I was supposed to orgasm on sight. So when he like put his hand on my boob, I just started like, oh my god, fuck. And he was like, he took his hand off and he was like, whoa. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, is this what an orgasm feels like? And he was like, only you can tell me that. Did you come? And I was like, yeah.
Going back to what I have written down, I read you couldn't go out of your house unless you were with your family or going to school until you were 17.
Yeah.
How'd that go and where are you from?
I'm from LA. My parents are just super duper Asian and they would explode if they knew what I was doing right now.
I'm sorry if you guys see this.
But it sucked, dude. Like I held a boy's hand into 8th grade and they sent me to a different school district in a different city and didn't let me have a phone or social media like forever. So I feel like it made me like super like savvy with like the internet. Like I was always on Omegle and like trying to meet like my next boyfriend. The
fellows used to hop on Omegle.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
The fellows would hit Omegle.
Yeah, no, the fellas was on Omegle. I was on Omegle and I was just like horny and in love, looking for someone to lose my virginity to.
You know what was the saddest Omegle thing of all time? That I always think about this and it makes me so sad. Me and like 3 of my friends were on Omegle.
And you guys were all jacking off.
No, we were not jacking. It's actually even like more sad. We were in my basement on Omegle. We were probably 11 years old. 3 of us are on there just like going through it. And someone I didn't know there was a thing. There was a way to put like a fake video of a celebrity on there.
Oh.
And it was Jessica Alba. We thought it was actually Jessica Alba. Like we ran upstairs, got my mom like and like now eventually I realized that it was absolutely fake. But like imagine the person on the other end seeing these kids freak out, going to get their mom, be like, oh my God, it's Jessica Alba. It's so sad to think about it. I cringe thinking about it. But yeah, they dunked on me for that Omegle
They're
story.
They're so happy. I'm so happy
Scumbags.
for them.
But did you ever meet a good boyfriend on Omegle?
Yeah, I've met many evil boyfriends on Omegle.
So are you doing like the whole Omegle sex thing?
Yes. But I was,
my God.
Yeah, it was just, I was so socially awkward. I was also so terminally horny. I wanted to lose my virginity so bad.
Nothing like being criminally horny.
Yeah.
It's the best, dude.
It was fatally horny.
So
and
when did it happen? Can you tell me about it?
Honestly, it was right before college. I mean, I was doing anal before, but that's the poop
What are you,
loophole.
a Mormon?
Yeah, no, I just was like religious.
You ever heard of soaking?
Soaking? Yeah, the hump jumping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever soaked?
No, I just had sex. But I did anal during high school because I just wanted to, I wanted it bad. I just felt like going to hell would suck if that existed. And I wanted to play it safe.
Oh, so you didn't do it because you
I was a little religious.
So you thought doing anal would bypass hell. And you could just at least go
I thought
purgatory.
Jesus would be cool.
I don't think Jesus would be cool with anal.
Yeah. I did suck dick back then, but that's like oral, and I didn't count. I don't know.
How'd you meet the dudes though? At school?
Well, those were like I had like a boyfriend from 13 to 17, but he was like so online. Like I don't know if he was my real boyfriend to him. Like if you asked him on the street, he'd be like, "Who the fuck?"
That fucker. He was 2-timing you?
Huh? Yeah.
Scumbag.
Yeah, but I'm like a swinger, and I feel like every time a guy's cheated on me, I've been like,
you're in the swinger game?
Yeah.
So how long have you been a swinger for?
Since like I would say officially 19. Like, but
19 years old?
Yeah, but I would always like have like during high school, like I would like hook up with like anal with a guy, and then I would have anal with a different guy the next day, and I would hold both their hands. And like we would just like hang out together, or like sometimes I would go on a date with like 8 guys at once, like one long dinner table, like the Last Supper.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I would, dude. But that would be after a gangbang. You know?
After a gangbang?
Yeah, that's like I like to eat after I get.
I have many gangbang questions written down for you. But I don't know you would do like you go to dinner with these dudes too.
I mean, yeah, like
Who's picking up the tab? Who's each split it in 8 ways?
Not me. Like they're like all my like poly dads, my old poly daddies.
So seriously, what are they doing? Split it in 8 ways?
I think like one chosen alpha guy like pays for everybody.
You can't be the bitch that pays for the whole meal.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. You can't be the guy.
One chosen alpha dick.
No,
pays for all of them.
That's the beta guy.
No, he's our king. We worship
him. No, the beta
is
the one that's paying the bill.
I feel like they probably all split in like a way that made more sense than that.
Imagine just Venmo and gangbang with the fellas dinner after.
Yeah, no.
8 ways.
I feel like
what kind of meal was it?
I like to eat like fried chicken after a gangbang because I definitely wouldn't eat it before, and it's like a perfect meal. And the food they have at gangbangs sucks. It's always like a Costco chicken wrap sandwich.
Oh, they supply food at gangbangs?
They have hors d'oeuvres, you know.
Hors d'oeuvres, crab cakes.
I've been to orgies that have had jambalaya and like spaghetti.
I love jambalaya. That's aggressive.
In Fort Lauderdale, they have a sex club that has a buffet in the middle of it, and at midnight they have breakfast, and they have a hibachi lady, and you can watch the game at the same time. It's the future.
Like a sports game?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is pretty.
That sounds pretty great.
I get a lot of social anxiety going to like normal clubs because they're loud, and I feel like people don't understand consent as much. Whereas I feel like sex clubs are a lot more like chill. Like if you wanted to fuck, we could fuck, but I don't have to leave my friends, and I don't bring you to my house or hotel, which has like my ID and shit.
Interesting. Well, we'll get more into that, but you said you want to do an outfit change.
Oh yeah.
An outfit change?
Yes.
Okay, so we're back after an outfit change. You're now some sort of sailor, per se?
Yeah, it's my favorite outfit.
It is a nice outfit. I like the ponytails. I'm a fan of the ponytails.
I feel like all Asian women are gifted this outfit.
Like, is that an Asian thing?
Yeah, no, it's a Japanese like cosplay outfit.
Okay, well, hey, that's great.
Girl.
Happy to have you in the outfit change. So moving on, we were talking about sex events. So I was going to say, I read online you were going to these sex events while you were a marketing executive.
Yes.
How does one do that? How does one balance work and play?
Well, like it's not like these sex parties were at 2 p.m. or on a Tuesday. So it was easy to like balance like my work job, which was like Monday through Saturday, and then like getting like ran through on Sunday, the Lord's Day.
Lord's Day, that was a big run through day.
Yeah.
And
usually.
What was the moment you realized that this whole marketing thing was not for you? The OnlyFans was the way to go.
Honestly, it was during COVID. So my marketing at the time involved going door to door. And like,
ooh, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, and during the advent of COVID, I was like, ew, you know. Also, I look like me. Like, I feel like I just look so like ready and excited for anything. So it was just kind of like I loved the job, but it was just kind of like I got a lot of weird attention, and like also door to door during the summertime just sucked ass.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, so I started just taking my OnlyFans a little bit more seriously. I had one for a while. It was just kind of inactive.
Did you have it before COVID?
Yeah, I didn't know real how to monetize it though. I was one of those girls who just signed up and like let it chill. Like if you want to see me nude, it's over there type of girl. But I took it seriously during COVID because I wanted to buy some titties, and all my sugar daddies at the time were like, sure.
How many sugar daddies do you have at one time?
I was not a good sugar baby. Like I felt like I had awful customer service, and it's just not my thing.
How did you find said sugar daddies?
I usually would find them on Tinder, but they would be like they wouldn't be like really sexual sugar daddies. A lot of them would like dinner, but I had a lot of ones that were like into like cuck slavery stuff. You know,
what does that consist of?
Like I would like put stuff in your dick hole, and you know.
Why are we doing the dick hole again, people? What did you put in the dick hole?
Like my pinky.
That's maybe worse than the key.
Huh?
We had a lady a couple of weeks ago say that she has a guy that puts his key in his dick hole. The pinky's worse than the key. Anything else?
You're missing out on a world of flavor.
I don't think I am.
Well, like, so it's kind of like butt plugs, right? They're like increasing in size. It's like the same, but for your penis hole. So there's like, I would have like this little suitcase that had sounding rods, and they would just kind of get bigger and bigger. And it'll go up to your bladder because
shut the fuck up.
So it would be like this big. Because like it would slide all the way down.
Down the whole thing?
Yeah, down the whole
Shut
thing.
the fuck up.
Yes, it would be. I mean, I wouldn't just shove it in there. But again, so what I'm saying is my sugar daddies were always very not like strange.
Can you stop getting off subject?
Oh, yeah.
Did it bleed? Like what happened?
No, he'd always be like, hell yeah. No, your orgasms increase so much more when you're kind of plugged up like that.
This thing's all the way through, all the way in?
Mm-hmm.
Like how
I have a visual.
Don't you dare pull that out. Stop. No, I'm so serious. Please no. Please no.
Yeah. Well,
how deep in does this thing go?
So I would have foot-long rods. I mean, your bladder, your urethra goes up to your bladder. Like it can be like a dick hole, or it can be like an asshole. You could stretch it out. You like that?
No.
You don't. But I would have weird sugar daddies. Like I had one sugar daddy that his kink was tying me up in his closet, and then like
I don't even care. That's nothing.
And having a party outside.
That sounds awesome.
I would just hear everyone have fun.
That sounds like a good time compared to the dick hole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he would have like a fun social outing, and I would just be in the closet like, Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of
Would
cool.
he like take you out after?
No, like that was it. Like I could hear him like watch TV, smoke a cigarette, or implied smoke a cigarette.
Oh, he would like go to sleep.
Yeah, and I would just be in there in the dark.
I could remotely see kind of that being interesting, having a party and then just having someone in the closet when you're done.
Yeah, imagine
I
finding.
guess,
I
yeah.
can kind of see that.
But imagine finding me. Like, imagine being like, hey, what's this Asian bitch doing in the closet? Like, why is she tied up like that?
I can't believe you revisited the dick hole thing.
Yeah. You revisited it? So
I thought that was done forever.
Your dick hole podcast?
I don't have a dick hole podcast. No, I told you a couple weeks ago we had a wonderful lady, Mrs. Robinson, on, and she said that one of her OnlyFans subscribers likes to stick a key in his dick hole.
It's more common than you think.
Just 1,000%,
Clearly.
I feel like someone's fucked up their dick doing that. So like, I'm
No,
out.
of course.
I mean,
but-
this lady said that they would put it in there, it would bleed and scab, and then like re-scab.
Well, a key sounds sharp. A pinky is like a
God,
one solid.
That's really up there with the. That's maybe the grossest thing.
Oopsie.
Whatever. Moving on.
Yes.
So you want to be a sex worker in the metaverse?
In the metaverse.
How's
I've been
that gonna go
considering
for you?
it. I feel like it'd be cute because then like I could be like meta pregnant. I could have a meta family. I could progress in the metaverse.
But you don't have any idea how the sex would actually work in the metaverse?
I think, I don't really know. I said that in an interview not knowing what the metaverse was. I kind of was like,
okay.
oh yeah, NFTs, yeah. That's a
Okay,
buzzword.
so we're basically off the metaverse thing.
Yeah, we're off the metaverse thing. I mean, it's something I'm looking into, and they're gonna scan my body and stuff. And I guess you could do whatever you want with my meta body if you want to
Oh, I didn't know
pass it
there was
around
gonna
with
be a
your
meta
meta
body.
homies. I was really into Club Penguin, so I feel like it's the
Who
same
was it?
thing.
Who was it?
It's the same thing,
It
except
seems like Club Penguin, but a lot more realistic, I would say.
no, that's what the metaverse should be.
And how'd you get into the gangbang universe? Fill me in on that.
The gangbang
'Cause
universe-
Apparently, you're like the queen of the gangbang.
I have a gangbang shirt, but I'll change into it later.
You want to put on the gangbang shirt for this?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
this is my time.
All right, so you call yourself the gangbang queen. You have a wonderful new shirt on to commemorate that.
Yay!
And apparently, you're the gangbang queen. So could you fill me in on how you got into the gangbang universe? What happens? How did you figure it out?
I won this shirt for gangbanging.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? Like the gangbanging Olympics per se?
It was my birthday party, and my friend made a slut jersey, and all the guys who'd had sex with me signed a jersey. And then like they inducted me into the Slut Hall of Fame. It was like a baseball card.
Who else is in the Slut Hall of Fame?
Just many men that I had sex
Oh,
with
okay.
that were at the party. And then they gave me the shirt, and they were like, "Thanks for being the biggest slut ever."
Congrats to you on that, I guess, for being
Yeah.
the biggest slut ever. Are you proud of that?
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Hell yeah. I'm
I
happy.
like love men like a lot.
Yeah, men are cool. I like women a lot. They're cool.
They're all right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Oh, you're not big into the ladies?
I like feeling filled up. I like
Okay.
penetration, and I feel like sometimes, especially a lot of OnlyFans women, I feel like are kind of like gay for pay and not really about eating pussy. So sometimes I'm like, I could like a girl if she could fist me or something,
That's
but
fair.
that would be the only reason.
So how did you get into the gangbang? When was your first gangbang?
My first gangbang, I think I was 19,
It's pretty young.
and I was just trying to find out like what I liked without a man like influencing my decision. So I went to a bunch of weird underground kink parties. I went to a furry party, I went to a diaper party, and I went to furries.
No, I was just raising my hand and ask a question, but furries, yeah.
Yeah.
Entourage, hell yeah. But how did you like find the first one? How does one come about their first underground sex party?
There's a bunch of like social medias that are based around kink, like FetLife and Cassidy. I use FetLife mostly, but honestly, I used to do orgies before gangbangs, which is different. And I had went to my first orgy with a guy I met on Tinder one time. And that kind of was the gateway drug to all weird sex events ever. And from there, I was able to just keep finding more events.
I keep forgetting like how old we are. How old are you?
I'm 25.
I'm 25 too, and I keep forgetting how old we are. Like your first sexual thing at 19, it could be from Tinder. I
Yeah.
can't believe that's
Yeah,
like an
no, that's
actual
weird
thing.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
It's
Yeah,
weird.
no.
That doesn't really cross my mind.
His fucking profile picture was just to add to a sex party and like his abs. And that was kind of all I needed to see. And
Okay.
he was like, "Did you want to meet in person?" And I was like, "Let's fucking go, dude." So luckily I'm alive to this day, and the orgy was
So what
very
would you
fun.
say is your biggest gangbang of all time?
50.
At you and 50 dudes?
Yeah.
What even happens? 50 is such an erroneous number. Like you just told me 8 and I was shocked. What happens with 50 dudes? That sounds like a long line. Like that's a 49 person line you're waiting on.
People, would you rather be the first one or the 50th one?
first, obviously.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know if you
Why
like.
would-
I don't.
100% first.
Well,
Yeah.
is,
You
this,
know-
is this sex or it's all?
Is it-
you sexing these dudes or it's just blowjobs or what?
No, these are. I would say pussy mouth.
So it's whatever they prefer.
Yeah, but they all get into pussy.
Can I ask you?
But
Why
no-
anybody would want to be the 50th guy?
Huh?
Why would anyone want to be the 50th? Want to be the
I
50th
don't know.
guy?
It's like nice. So you're in there, you know.
You're still there.
So people think many misconceptions about the gangbang.
Yeah, give me the rundown of the 50
This
person
is not
gangbang.
like a porn gangbang where I'm like stuck there under human flesh until everyone comes. Truthfully, I just want the visual. And I was probably in there for an hour and a half. And there's no difference between fucking one guy for an hour and a half versus 50 guys for an hour and a half. Your pussy is equally ran through. Sorry, everyone. But like I would say they're fucking me for like 5 minutes at the most. Like I wanted a visual, so it was like a guy would go in and I'd be like, yeah, cool, bye. And then another
so
guy
you're
would
just
come
sitting
in.
there like spread eagle and they're just rolling in
Well,
straight ahead.
they would sometimes, bring me to Paris. You know what that is? Show me the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes
Okay.
I'd be missionary. But yeah, those are the kind of two.
Are you on a bed per se?
Yeah, on a bed.
Where does this happen? What kind of a building are you in?
Redacted. But this it's
what kind of a building?
probably a Marriott.
Like a hotel. You're in a
Yeah,
hotel.
like a Marriott Bonvoy or something.
And it's sweet, I'm hoping. with 50
Yeah,
people?
yeah, no, it's sweet.
Okay.
All those suites are freaking disgusting, dude. I've
Okay.
seen a lot of things happen
So
in the
50.
Marriott.
What are the other fellows doing while they're waiting their turn?
They're probably jacking off, catching up with each other, hanging out, maybe eating like a Costco chicken wrap sandwich. Those are
Did you provide food for your big gangbang?
No, there would usually be food at gangbangs, like
But you're hosting this one.
Oh no, I'm not hosting. I'm just walking into a party.
But you're the only girl.
Yeah.
So who invited you to be the only girl?
A guy.
So he was the host.
Yeah. It was a guy. My first ever gangbang. The event was called like her name. Like let's say her name was Elizabeth. It was like the party was called Elizabeth's Gangbang.
Okay.
So I felt like it was her.
Homie.
I felt like it was her wedding day. Like it's her special day. I don't want to come in and just be like, hey, me too, guys. So I went there and it was just her, and she was getting ran through, and I was kind of like, would it be rude to hop in there? I don't know what the etiquette here is. So I kind of waited patiently until I saw she was getting fisted, and I was like, "Can I fist you?" And they let me fist her.
Pleasant.
Yeah, and I got gangbanged.
So this one guy was like, okay, he told all the fellas, he was like, hey, my 49 guys. I'm gonna
So
hook this up
after
with a
that,
beautiful lady.
one guy there was like, dude, you're crazy. Let's go party. I think it was a fucking Super Bowl gangbang, dude. That's the only reason there must have been 50 guys at this place.
Oh, it was Super Bowl weekend?
I think so. It was like, college was fun.
Where'd you go to college?
I actually went to community college, but I was
I can't
around.
I can't believe 40. Like, that's 49 guys. just
They're
sitting
only there for
doing
like
nothing.
a minute or two, though. And everyone wore a condom, and I'm
Yeah, I was
alive
about to
to this
say,
day.
everyone had to wear a condom, right?
Yes, what the hell?
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
trying to die.
Just want to make sure.
And then 8 of them went and got dinner with me after. But it was cute because they would fuck, and then I would take breaks, and I would cuddle with 8 of them, and then like kick them out, and I would have like more guys. I just felt like very empowered.
So you ever envisioned yourself starting a family
Yeah.
with a few kids, white picket fence,
Yeah.
suburbs,
No,
minivan?
of course. I think the duality of man means that I can be super slutty and I can still also like settle down and have a family.
How many kids you want?
I want to right at the edge of menopause. Like I want to travel. Like I'm making a lot of money right
Hell
now.
yeah.
So I want to really like enjoy it before I like settle down and have kids and be a mom. Because when I'm a mom, I want to be a mom. Like I don't want to be like a part-time slut mom. Like I want to just be a person that's a mom.
Interesting. And what, so you want to do the whole thing? You want to be like a soccer mom, everything?
Yeah, like I feel like also I'd be
Baking
so
brownies
pregnant.
for the meetings.
Yeah.
Bringing your kids to ballerina practice, ballet practice.
I have a fake pregnancy bump in my room
Why?
because I have a pregnancy kink.
What's that?
Like a kink. Like I feel like I would look hot pregnant. So I have a fake like 8-month baby bump.
So there are
pregnancy.
times where dudes are trying to do some sex and like, oh, I got a pregnancy thing.
Hey, bring it out. No,
that.
that's just for me. Like I like to like go around stores and just walk around pregnant. I once dated this guy and his kink was like oil, like lotion on the boobs, which is fair.
That's fair.
Except he would make me squeeze out the whole lotion bottle. That's so much lotion.
It's a little aggressive.
Like, and I'd be like, like a squirt. I'd be like, oh, cool. But then he'd be like, no, keep going. Like, and then it'd be
Just
like a
the whole bottle.
mountain of fucking lotion. And I'd be like, this is a lot.
It's excessive.
Yeah. He turned me into a charcuterie board one time.
You turned into a charcuterie board.
Yeah, no,
so
he
can you
was-
fill me in how you turn a lady into a charcuterie board?
No, so he was into Wham, Wet and Messy Play. It's a
So not Wham the band.
No. Wet and Messy Play is a subsect of BDSM, which involves splashing, which is where you like get food and just get messy and have sex while you're
Sounds
covered
pretty
in
sick,
food.
honestly.
Like, you know,
That
like
might be a wham
we've
guy.
all done the whipped cream thing, but imagine if you were a cheeseburger. Imagine if you were like if you drizzled hot sauce all over your balls. I don't know.
Maybe not hot
Not
sauce,
that.
but
So at first it started with me being a table, and then he just put the cheeses and the jams and the cucumber in the vagina, and I was a charcuterie board.
this is called wham.
Yeah, no, splashing.
I think I'm a splashing guy. I gotta find somebody to splash with.
Yeah, I'll splash. If
I
you
gotta find somebody to splash with. I'm gonna start doing splash applications. Let's do one.
That's what it's going to take for you to finally do OnlyFans?
That may
content?
be. The splash sounds
Like,
absolutely
There's
great.
something for everybody.
Just throwing a cheeseburger out there, maybe like this barbecue, get some brisket, some pulled pork.
I've turned into a cake multiple times.
A cake sounds too easy. I want to do a whole plate of barbecue.
Yeah. Oh,
Brisket, ribs, pulled
Ribs.
pork, smoked chicken.
I am a Redditor, and I like subscribe to like the very strange Reddits. And one of my favorite Reddits is a Dulcet fantasy, which is specifically baking a woman in an oven, where
That
she has like an
sounds
apple in her
weird.
mouth, and then she's just kind of tied
like
up
a pig, like a pig.
Yeah,
That's
and then
big.
she like goes into the oven. You don't have sex with her though; you just eat her.
Yeah, I'm okay on that.
Yeah, it's like that one guy who got arrested for having like food role play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know.
But no, I don't. It's okay. But winding down here. So you told me you ran for Miss Philippines at one point.
Oh, I did.
How deep in the process did you get?
You know what? I didn't go very far because they actually suspended my pageantry right before the show happened because they said they said I needed to like lose a lot of weight. And
Those scumbags.
I kind of was like,
I would have
What?
voted for you.
right? I was kind of like, I'm kind of the Miss Philippines you guys need. Like I'm not even that big in all honesty. I think I'm like,
Not at all.
I'm medium sized, medium.
Not at all.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Yeah, I'm a size medium. But also they wanted me to delete like a bunch of like racy stuff on my Instagram at the time. And at the time I wasn't doing OnlyFans. I was just doing like very like weird photo shoots.
Hey,
were,
speaking of that, can I possibly, if you have it on your phone quick, could I see like a thirst trap of you before you were on OnlyFans?
yeah.
Do you have like an old school thirst trap?
Yeah.
I started asking girls this. That's interesting. To see like a vintage thirst trap.
Oh,
like before
beforehand?
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Like pre-OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Pre-OnlyFans thirst
No,
trap.
I had a lot.
That's an interesting idea.
Look, so this is actually me when I was running for Miss Philippines.
Oh my God.
Pre-bimbofication.
This is so nice and freaking wholesome.
Yeah,
It's so nice
right?
and wholesome.
No, I was still. This was during my gangbang ages, though. This was like
Really?
because I don't really gangbang nowadays. I'm kind of busy with my actual job.
Mhm. Oh, so you retired from the gangbangs?
No, I still do them like once a month, but not like all the time.
Yeah. Why? That's wonderful. You
Yeah.
look great.
This is me when I turned into a suitcase.
I don't understand why that means you're a suitcase.
No, because so those things on my boobs and the thing are handles, and you could like toss me around with
Okay.
a piece of luggage.
Well, I like the idea of the pre-OnlyFans photos. It's interesting.
Yeah.